Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we are going to go over a new adventure that I had concerning the issue of trying to mail out a package. It was not a big package. I'll show it to you here. Here you go. It's just Tim Hortons box. It was roughly 12 by 11 by 10 was the dimensions. It only weighs 1.1 kilos, which is a little over 2 pounds. A kilo is 2.2 pounds. And I went to 3 different places. The first place I went to was DHL because they advertised online. Looked like it'd be a safe place to be, and they will ship it. I will admit that, yes, DHL will ship it. But when I got there, she wanted to open it up and inspect, and I told her what was inside. It was a couple of items from my sisters in the U.S. I've sent it to my one sister and let her pass it on to the other sister. I said, if we go ahead and do the shipping, I'll go ahead and let you open it, because if you're not going to ship it, then I need to take it to another place. I didn't really have another way to seal it back up, and I'm not sure they would have sealed it back up for me. So I asked her to give me a quote. She measured it out, weighed it. Once again, asked me what was inside. I explained to her. I showed her a picture of the general items that I had inside. There was only two small items. Like I said, it only weighed a little over 2 pounds. And it was 12 by 11 by 10 was the box size. And she wanted to go on. Then she asked me about duties. Am I going to pay, or are they going to pay? And I said, well, I would pay if there is duties. Because I told her, I gave her the amount of the value what's inside the box, which is definitely way under $800, which is the trigger for the United States duties. So I said, and this is even under $100, to be honest. So I was expecting a high cost, but what she told me just floored me. And this is DHL. 10,000 pesos, which is roughly $200 for that box. And they don't take GCash, they don't take credit card, cash only. So I said, well, I'll have to come back. But I knew in my mind I wasn't coming back. So we left. And the next place we went to was FedEx. Everybody knows FedEx. It's big in the United States also. I figured, well, we'll give them a shot. Went in, said, go ahead, and I'd like to see about getting this shipped to the United States. Can you do it? Yes. So once again, they measured it out, weighed it and everything, and said, are you, here's what we can have to charge you if you're going to ship it. And that was 9,500 pesos, which is still almost $200. And I said, and cash only, no credit card, no GCash. So I mean, I should have known better about the cash only, because this is the second place now that's charging cash only. And I should have known better. But I figured these are branded businesses. So that gamble I lost. Well, I lost on everything, because I'm not going to pay $9,500 either to ship this package. So I said, one more place, or 2 more places actually. I went to one more place the post office, and they're not shipping any packages to the U.S. currently due to issues with the tariffs and what's going on in the U.S. I knew that was in the past. I wasn't sure if they done away with it yet. They did away. They are shipping. They will mail letters and documents, but just no packages. So that left the post office out. So I figured, well, there's one more spot, LBC. If you're a Filipino and you send Balacabayan boxes back to the Philippines, you most likely know LBC. And I thought maybe they can ship a package the other way. And so I went up Peely and I went to the LBC office there. And luckily I asked, and the guy looked at me and goes, "I'm sorry." He says, we don't ship to the U.S. We receive, but we don't ship. So that left it out. What I'm going to do is we're going back to the U.S. next year in 2027, and then either hand it over or mail it wherever we end up in the U.S. If we don't end up back in Vancouver or Denver, we'll be mailing it or handing it over, one or the other. But that's my adventure. If you're an expat or a foreigner here in the Philippines, or actually if you're an American expat or U.S. citizen living here in the Philippines, just realize that trying to ship a package back to the U.S. is very, very expensive and or downright almost impossible. I wish you luck. I hope if you do have to ship, it's really important to you. This item here was not that important that I needed to ship for the price that they wanted to charge. So I'm not saying you can't ship it. Just be prepared for what I consider a very expensive price. And I wish you luck and bless you all for watching. And if you like it, subscribe, hit that thumbs up. And then if you have any comments, please leave them below. I'll answer the best I can. And just have a blessed day. Thank you very much for watching.